Hey guys, we are back with the Let's Play of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So we picked up some gourd seeds, so we're going to go ahead and get that stuff back. So I thought about it a lot, and I think that we are just going to go ahead and fight Genichiro. There's no point in putting that off. I think that we have probably gotten as far as we can, minus fighting one of the bosses that I really don't want to fight. I want to fight him at the last possible minute, because I don't want spirits showing up in the world. So I'm going to fit. We picked that fan up after beating that mini boss, which that's one of the last two. So we have one more thing. That is one of the barrier bosses to the end game, or the late middle, or whatever you want to call it. Is this upgrade? It's a whistle. So I know that I want the lilac umbrella more than really anything, and so I need to upgrade this, which I can. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade this, and I'll probably get the long spark just because, but that'll just put me in a good position to go ahead and get it. So I'm going to just get 900 gold, level that up, and then we're going to go fight Genichiro. There's no point in putting it off anymore. Okay, going to use one of those and 4 of them. No, I don't want to fit a new prosthetic. Come on. Get that, and then I'm going to get the long spark. There's no need. Do I want the spring-loaded axe? There's no need for it. It does get me an improved Sabimaru, and I really like Sabimaru. Piercing Sabimaru is hugely important in my opinion. But I don't need it before the Genichiro fight, so I'm not going to burn through any gold. We will think out our upgrades, so that anybody watching this video doesn't need to watch me go through like some sort of complex thought process. So, Ashina Castle, the Ashina Dojo. So the Genichiro fight, I'd prefer to call it a 3-phase fight, but realistically it's a 2-phase fight. He's got 2 health bars, you knock out both health bars, and then the final phase comes into play. He is very dynamic. He has shifts with each major phase, but of course the shifts aren't surprise shifts. They are, you knocked out his first health bar, now his moveset's slightly different. The thing is, none of the moves are different, it's just that he suddenly uses one over the other more frequently. He goes from doing a stab to a sweep more often, is I think the switch. So before we go up there, I am going to want Akko in this fight. This is any major boss, Divine Grass is always an opportunity. Only use it if you really think you're going to make it. I am going to put Ichimonji double on, even though I don't use it. Actually, hold on. I'm going to burn my skill points real quick. I do want to check up on skill points before we get into the fight. A good rule of thumb is always make sure you get to the next skill point if you have more than half towards another skill point, just in case you die. So I said that we were going to get Ashina Cross next. Yeah, and the reason I said that was because that's too far. So we are going into the Genichiro fight without Senpo Leaping Kicks. So you don't even need to think about that. In New Game Plus, you will be using Senpo Leaping Kicks. That's okay. You just come over here. There's 2 options. You can go that way, or you can go this way. I always go this way to get up to him. Just grapple on up, and cutscene. So these are skippable cutscenes. I'm gonna watch this one just because it's been a while, but very, very much a skippable cutscene. Oh man, I said I was gonna watch it, and then I realized I've seen it 10 million times. Hello, Emma. You look rough. What's wrong with your hair? Thought you were a doctor. Well, actually, doctors aren't usually the most manicured. One thing I forgot to talk about is that you're not going to be using any prosthetics in this fight. I would almost even recommend, like, it's to such a point that I would almost say just take them off, because you're not going to use them. I can't even think of one that would be good to use in the fight. I mean, you might be able to use the shield, but even then, like, you really shouldn't be using this shield. Plus, he's just going to break you if you use it, so. Okay. The name of the game in this fight is aggression. You can dodge those. That's a grab. That's a stab. It'll either be a stab or a rotation. Oof. He beat me to the punch there. Oh god. My controller fucking died right then. It didn't die. It just didn't respond at all. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. My controller's acting funky and it's concerning me. Where was his stab? Oh, he hit me. Damn it. Oh. Come on. Where's his stab? Thought he always stabbed out of it. Maybe that's for a different boss fight. There's his stab. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a sweep. I forgot he did that. Come on, go into the combo. There you go. Full combo. Still no stab. There we go. I dodged it that time. Nice. I'll throw out a stab if you won't. I don't know how I mistimed that. Whoa. Gotta stay on him. It's the secret to the fight. Staying on him. As you can see in the second phase, he uses his sweep instead of the stab there more often. And you just bounce on his head. Come on. Yeah, I was ready for it that time. Full combo. Alright. So that's the first phase, you know, knocked out both of his health bars. Now lightning. So I can't even tell you how many times I got into lightning without any heals left, and then I just got destroyed in the lightning phase. If he does lightning, you just jump, get struck by it, and launch it back at him. It makes this phase easier. It's just if you miss time lightning, it really hurts. But he always starts off with a lunging stab, so you can just go. But so you just Mikiri it. You can also turn around and buff, and it won't hit you. It'll fall up just short. Okay, let's go. There we go. Oh, that was the fastest one I've ever seen him do. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Man, I've never seen him do his lightning move that fast. Oh, and and he caught me with it again. Okay, I'm just not going to heal this time. If he kills me, he kills me. It's fine. Yeah, I was ready that time, bitch. Ichimonji. Give me my posture back. That's the lightning strike I remember him doing. Yeah, okay. I only got hit by that one because I was convinced that he was going to do it. Don't forget your finisher. If you miss the finisher, I don't know if you die or you just... The fight continues. I think the fight just continues. But I did watch a video of a guy who missed his finisher death blow and then lost, his boss fight. He was busy cheering in the background, and so you can see him running around the room, and then and you just watch the boss get back up, and he was devastated. So that's ninjutsu. That's the thing we're gonna need to go kill the one of the two snakes. Should be the blinded snake, the snake we already stabbed in the face. I'm gonna skip this cutscene too. Very fun. I know in Let's Plays you're like supposed to watch the whole game and somebody gets the full experience. I think the game's been out long enough that nobody needs to see me watch all the cutscenes. Plus, with my, without a microphone that tunes me out when I'm not talking, you don't need to hear my dryer going on downstairs. It's just completely unnecessary. So we're gonna get up. We are going to talk to Emma, and then we're gonna talk to Kuro. So hello, Emma. Ah, Ishin. Now, excuse me as I go discuss things with Kuro. Gonna go ahead. The rest of this idol. This is a good point for you to just go ahead, rest, and then put the game down, recover, and then come on back. That Genichiro is a very emotional fight. When you beat him, you're usually flying on 9, so you're not focused. But come over here. We are going to talk with Kuro. Okay, you just blow through and agree to help Kuro. Oh wait, you have to say you obey the Iron Code, and then he tells you. Then he asks you how many times you've died. Then we talk to him again. He gives you the immortal severance. Tells you about that palace. Yeah. Cool. Incense. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to deal with the incense. We're going to come over here. Talk to Kuro again. He's going to look for books. Then he tells me to look for Ishin, and then he walks as slow as possible. So he's going to come stand over here. Oh boy, Kuro. Thank you for taking that time. I really appreciate that. Okay. He wants me to come out the window. You can come over here. Bust that window on open. And you're gonna drop on out. See all the smoke? Ignore the smoke. Like you could wrap around and be like, I'm following the nightjar smoke. But I don't know. Don't be a moron. It's just right here. We've already actually been here. So come over here. Now. Oh. Not yet. Later. There will be a revelation. I'm not going to ruin it just in case somehow somebody sees it and doesn't get it. Mainly my brother. My brother wouldn't understand it. But he gives you sake, which is awesome. So sake you can give to all the NPCs, and they just tell you things about themselves. It's how you find out about the world. So ask him about immortal severance. Gives you the mortal blade. You need the mortal blade. So where can it be found? And he says Senpo Temple. We're already there, which is great. So now we know where to go. Okay. Then we leave, hesitate, and lose. This guy explains how to be good at this game to you in all of his conversations. When he is talking, if you're trying to figure things out, oh no, I'm not doing that. But when you talk to him and you're still struggling with the game, just listen to him. Hesitate and you lose. He's telling the game's telling you to be aggressive and decisive, and that's really true. This game is meant to be a Song of the Blades. There's never supposed to be a break. Think of it as music. You are either attacking or you are blocking, and when you are not blocking, you are attacking or advancing. It's constant movement. How weird would it be if a third of the way through a song there was just an 8-second pause in the music? It'd be really strange. And that's how you need to think of combat in this game. If you're not thinking of it like that, then I bet the Genichiro fight was extremely tough for you. I just am certain that it was. So, get the scrap magnetite. It's back here. We'll also be going back there to listen in on Kuro when we're being all snaky. So then we get the gun fort shrine key. So that's the closed door that we couldn't get through before. So we talk to him. He's going to give us all sorts of information. So he gives that. So we want a flower. So we're going to show him the Sakura droplet that we found. So we're going to give him the Sakura droplet. And what he's going to do is he's going to add another just survival droplet. So what it means is, if you're in a boss fight, the way you get those unlocked after you get knocked down is a death blow. So let's say in the first wave of a boss fight, he kills you, you get back up, you kill him, then he loses one of his health bars, but then you unlock the ability to be revived again. So in the 3-phase boss fight, you could technically die 3 times, but just keep getting back. So you get more resurrective power, and that's how that works. Then we are going to ask about the flower. They're going to give the flagrant flower note, where the waters of rejuvenance converge in a deep pool. Okay. White lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. So that is not the pure white flower that we already picked up. Totally different thing. So we are going for the Sunken Valley. We've already been there. Okay. So we've already been to that place. He's mentioning the Shinobi shortcut. It is just a quick way back to the dilapidated temple. But before we go back, we are going to want to talk to Emma. So they're talking about the people that are down in experimenting on the samurai. Don't have any gourd seeds. Continue the conversation. So she's going through her face right now. That'll happen faster if you just talked to her earlier. Okay. So we're good there. Now we've already sat at that idol. So we're gonna just use this shinobi shortcut, just so you guys see where it goes, if you didn't already know. So this comes on back. And we are home, boys. As you can see, the day is now progressed. So it's not night yet, but it's now kind of closer to evening. One thing to note, before going any further in the sense of killing a major boss, you want to go to Ashina Castle, the Great Serpent Shrine. If you go there and you've upgraded one of these skill books all the way, so mainly this one, once we get Ashina Cross, we can go there and we will get a 5th skill book. But that's just a nice note. So the next time we're going to be progressing from the gun fort. And the next time starts with a really, really exciting thing. So I'm going to save that for the next episode. So that'll be it for this one. So we'll progress. We'll progress up to the Great Ape. Then we'll make sure that we get our skill books. We deal with our side quests and do all that stuff. Just 100% good on everything. Talk to our merchant. Buy everything we need before we start. Initiate the end of the mid game, because we did most of the mid game already. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching my Let's Play, and I hope you guys tune in next time.